SwiftUI adoption, the update we've been waiting for 10 years, and the new string catalogs. Stay till the end and I will recommend something useful to you. I'm Serhiy Botenko, an engineer and clean my Mac. And here we go with the news. Point 3 is on fire releasing the new libraries and updates. And lately the team worked on testing. First, we got an update for a snapshot testing library. Snapshot tests are not limited to images, they can be also applied to text. For example, to check how an object converts to JSON. Previously, the test result was generated in a separate file, like you have to open a file if your test fails. Now it is displayed right away in Xcode. Second, there is a new library for testing macros. Actually, Apple already has a similar tool, the assert macro expansion method in Swift syntax framework. The problem with that is having to manually write the code with the macro and what it expands to. But now, Folsom Point 3 managed to combine snapshot tests and macros. As a result, you only need to write the code with the macro, run the test, and get the generated macro expansion right in your test. What about you? Have you started using macros? How Airbnb adopted SwiftUI in their iOS app. Back in 2016, they developed their own framework for declarative UI, so they kinda have some experience in building UI. When SwiftUI was released, it has a limited set of features. Well, the team wasn't in a hurry to migrate. During their last years, SwiftUI increased stability and API availability, so Airbnb has finally decided to switch. The adoption happens in 3 phases, from building leaf views, such as reusable view components, to create an entire screens like user profile page, and building complete features composed from multiple screens. Currently, the company is on the 2nd phase. To move to the 3rd phase, the team awaits flexible navigation APIs to be added to SwiftUI. The Airbnb team is excited by the potential for SwiftUI to reduce the amount of code required to build UI. They write up to 6 times less code. Meanwhile, the performance is comparable to UIKit implementation. And the most important part, developers were so satisfied with code writing. 77% of developers said that SwiftUI improved their efficiency. Of course, there are still problems. SwiftUI doesn't have all features present in UIKit. Features that do exist are only available in the latest iOS, and you have to wait for another year to start using them. Or to backport new features, but it takes a lot of time and effort. In a year and a half, the iOS app already has over 500 views and about 200 screens. Share your SwiftUI adoption in the comments below. An unexpected and cool update. The XCTest framework has been around for 10 years and has seen little updates. But Apple is developing a replacement for this framework. Here is what a test might look with the new API. Macro test. The first parameter is the test name, and the second one specifies when this test should run, so you can define some conditions there. This can be either an independent function or a part of suite macro in a struct. To me, it looks much cleaner. No need to choose a notation to describe the test name, you can simply write a description. By the way, all assertions have become a single expect macro, so the error message will be more descriptive. The team has released their vision for API and XC documentation on test creation and migration for XCTest. Xcode 15 introduced a new way to work with localizations, strings catalog. At runtime, the string catalog is compiled to the old format, so you can use it with any system version. The only odd thing is that Apple didn't implement constant generation as they did for XCSS. They made it for images and colors, but why not for strings? If you are used to generating strings using SwiftGen or RSwift, unfortunately, you can currently do it. There is an open issue on GitHub since WWDC. But wait, somebody found a way to implement the generation. The article's author managed to do it in a super easy way, using an SPM plugin. Hence, you can add it in both SPM and the Xcode Proj and build settings. You can find the library in the comments below. So, let's all switch to the strings catalog. Autumn is always the season of developers' conferences. This month, 4 major conferences have released their recordings: NS Spain, Pragma Conference, Swift Connection, and Objective by the Sea. They have presentations on almost every topic: Vision iOS, macros, animations, architectures, testing, security, and even metal. Like everyone can find something interesting to watch. So save these recordings to watch during New Year's holiday. As for me, I will see you in a month. Take care!